Hello Warframe community, it has been a hot minute since I've last made a Warframe video. Instead of doing a long-winded introduction, I figured we'll just get right into it. So we're talking about Evade. Evade is Cyto 9's subsume ability, and I believe it to be one of the strongest abilities in the game. I know I'm kind of late to the party when it comes to this, however, I just picked up Warframe 1999 as of 2 days ago, and I want to put in my 2 cents as well. There's plenty of amazing videos out there that probably go more in depth than I will. However, I want to talk about my discoveries with Evade. As mentioned before, Evade is one of Cyto 9's abilities, specifically his subsume ability, which essentially gives every Warframe in the game the ability to stay invisible indefinitely as long as there's people to kill. And that's not that hard, especially given the fact that we're inside of a horde shooter, which doesn't like to hold back on the amount of enemies you can kill in a given minute. In fact, I'm pretty sure with just dual Toxicus and Evade, you can consistently get around 100 to 130 kills a minute. It is pretty easy given how this game functions. So, why is Evade so good? Because if you can't be seen by the Warframe AI, they won't do anything to you. In terms of builds, we're going to speed through 2 of them real quick. It's going to be Hara Prime and Banshee Prime. So these are 2 pretty common builds for the Evade playstyle, and for Hara, it's pretty easy to why he is. It's because of Covenant, and you can combine Covenant with Lasting Covenant. So what Covenant does is increases your crit chance. In headshots, you can get a maximum of 200% increase crit chance, which is pretty cool. It's like super nice. Like, why would you not use this? Can confirm that it does affect your teammates. I mean, at least I don't think the headshot kills, them getting it will count. However, just the effects of Covenant will apply to you and your teammates, giving you a ton of crit chance. And this isn't just like, oh, like plus 200 to your weapon. No, so what it does really is, let's say we take the user Grenier, right? Get hit by them a ton. Oh no, they're damaging us, Go invis. So you see right here, we're hitting yellow and oranges, right? Now we're hitting greens and oranges a lot more because it's a plus 200 final multiplier, which is pretty strong. It's a really strong ability to use. Yes, we're virtually not even hitting a single yellow anymore, and if we are, it's like very small. That's probably because we're not ricocheting. Or not even in Incarnon mode as well. So power is just really strong. Now let's go over to Banshee. Why is Banshee also an option? It's because Banshee has some cool augments and abilities. So Sonar, it gives you a damage multiplier. That's just as easy as that. And you can make it spread on kill, which is pretty nice. Then you have Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom is armor stripping, which is very nice. You have Silence, which just disables all the enemies around you. And then you have Evade, so you're invisible. Because her 4th ability just really isn't that good. So we can do, right, activate Sonar. Let's see. Get some headshots real quick. They're all grouped up. Axon went out of invis, but don't matter. Past that, boom. Just melting through these people. It's pretty easy. Nothing more that we really need to talk about. So let's go into characters that I haven't really seen covered for this sort of playstyle. The first one being Nova. Where's Nova at? But Nova has Archon shards in her, so she's up top. Sweet. Alright, so Nova. The reason why I decided to... Yeah, this is the right Nova, yeah. So the reason why I decided to go with Nova is because she has her Null Star, which is very nice just to apply blast, and you can apply heat as well. with molecular prime, if you combine your neutron star and your molecular fusion, you're able just to constantly have your null star up. So if your invis breaks, you have at least a little bit of DR just to protect you. Then you also have your antimatter drop, which is very funny just to charge up and then slam, especially while you're invisible. It just, enemies don't see you cast it. So you're just able to use this freely without having to worry about shooting it too fast or not doing enough damage to it to prime it. It's just very nice. On top of that, just molecular prime is very easy to apply damage vulnerability at a very large range. And when you do so, you get benefits like the enemies will drop health orbs or energy orbs, right? All right, up next we have Citrine. So Citrine, she has guaranteed red crits with her augment, and I'm still trying to figure out where I want to place evade on her. So you can remove her fractured blast, but then you run into like an energy issue. You can remove prismatic gem, which I feel like kind of takes away from the reason why you really want to place a train because of a prismatic gem, you know? And then you get rid of her DR, but then you're 100% having to play into evade, which if you want to do that, that's fine. It works out pretty well with how your augment works. Probably better to go in with invis and then do your ability. Still can't get fucked up if you're not playing careful. Sort of cheat coding your way into hitting red crits with her augment. Also just a ton of status infliction, which gives you a lot more base damage, which is multiplied by, so you're just shooting through them, right? Let's see if I can kill them with 20 bullets. Let's see if that's possible. All right, how many was that? How many did I kill with 20 bullets? I killed 13 people with 20 bullets. I think that's pretty strong. All right, but y'all get the point, right? So let's talk about the real thing, the real bread and butter here. Dual Toxis. Dual Toxis is a very fun gun, in my opinion. It's pretty easy mode. So we're just going to go over the mods: Galvanized Fusion, Galvanized Shots, Lethal Torrent, Magnetic Might, a Random Riven, which can just be replaced by a Seeker mod, or if you can find a multi-shot mod or just anything that really fits your playstyle, you just place right here. The reason why we're having punch through is so our bullets go through multiple enemies rather than just one. It makes this clear out rooms way easier. Also allows you just to shoot through walls, which I find pretty funny. Prime Pistol Gambit, Primed Confusion, and Prime Target Cracker. Secondary Deadhead, just you can get an extra multiplier on those headshots, which is pretty easy to keep up, especially when you have a gun that just aims for the head. But yeah, those are actually, we're talking about Fel Rocks because I want to build this up a bit more before I really say like this is something you might want to chase after. So there is another video out there I'm going to put on screen that basically tells you that you can get unlimited ammo with this gun, and I thought it would work pretty well with just being invisible. If you just have unlimited ammo, it can look really funny on some characters. I'm able to do it sometimes with Haro. Let me see if I can do it right now. It's going to be a bit difficult to do, I will say. Yeah, you can have unlimited ammo. Pretty funny to look at, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so there's a lot of fun things you can do with evade and just things adjacent to it with this update, which I'm finding to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get Cyto 9 again. I do want to play with Cyto 9 a bit more before I fully move on from him. I would even like to play Cyto 9 with the Fel Rocks and see how that goes, because his passive builds up weak crit, so I might be able to just always be hitting red crits with the Fel Rocks, which I think would be funny. Maybe combine that with Zada's Whisper and just see how a crits Zada would look like. I think that would be very fun to do. But until then, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching and have a good one. Okay, so I know I did an outro, but I was sitting here thinking about it. So there's actually 2 more characters that I want to put evade on, one of them being Ureli. I think it'd be very funny, Dual Toxis specifically, if you were just rolling around with Ureli being invisible, because I think what a lot of people complain about Ureli is one, her Marlena is just inconvenient to play with. Also, there might be like a survivability issue. I could be making up that second part, but even if you use that augment that makes her Marlena just like a companion, you can still have the invisibility and get a lot of benefits from it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Also, one of my friends, she mentions Mesa. I'm pretty sure Mesa doesn't hit weak points. However, maybe there could be a way to where you can make her hit weak points with Scourge. So I'd want to check that out. So I'm probably going to try to build a Scourge today, and then also try to see if it works with Mesa. So I'll hopefully make a part 2 next week when I have more maxed out mods and maxed out arcanes. But until then, I hope you guys have a great one. Bye bye.